Public service announcements. Folks, it's boating season. It's trailer season. Don't forget to make sure she's connected. Like this guy. Oh, that is. You hate to see it. You really do. But this is a learning lesson for all of us. Where's the safety chains, brah? What are you doing? It's the first time hooking up a trailer? Come on. Let's get into today's show. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Zeducation. Folks, we're all about learning on this channel. Again, we learn from others. We learn from that guy. Hook up the trailer, all right? It's going to be very expensive. Not good. There is a punishment in today's game. If you laugh, you lose, and you have to watch last Wednesday's before and after wokeness video. That's our new series, a continuation series. We've done something similar in the past, but we got to do it, all right? So you got to go check that out, test yourself out, make sure your brains work. That's your punishment today. If you are ready for today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. Don't laugh. Go. Granny's first onion volcano. Watch them eyebrows. Hey, get back, Granny. Holy cow. Jeez, that was my first onion volcano, and I'm like through the screen getting torched here. Jeez. That's a dog. That's a chicken. I'd say one of my favorite memes on the internet kind of summarizes the entire last like 5 years. Very, very bizarre times.
See, look at her hugging to get a Coke.
The heck?
Look.
Yeah, it works at the Atom too. Hug the Atom, get $1. You could try it. Try it at your next ATM. Why is there this free Coke machine on the street, by the way? Look at that. It's like in the middle of a sidewalk, too. Weird. I might be a 5 on the beach, but I'm a solid 10 in Walmart. You know, everyone goes up 2 points at Walmart. You should know... You should evaluate yourself, honestly, right? Have some self-awareness, and then add 2 points to wherever you're at when you go into Walmart. It's a fact. It's true. It's science. Corporate. So how is working with your direct supervisor? Me.
And I liked him. You know, I always got along with him. Never had a problem with him. But he's grossly incompetent.
This is not Megan talking about me, right? Right, Megan? Huh? Doritos, count your days.
No, I'm gonna call Dorito, because what the Okay, wait. It's this 30 servings per container, right? Serving size, about 11 chips. Oh my... 28 grams.
11 chips is 28 grams?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 chips. 6 chips is
Hold on.
150 calories.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, so they're...
That is not 11 chips.
You know what? You got to read the packaging closely. That like seems like straight up deception, Doritos. What are you doing there, Doritos? So really, the serving size you have on your container, if it's by the grams, is actually 11 chips is actually 2 serving sizes. And is it 1 full chip or are you counting the broken chips? That's what I want to know. But those labels, they're super deceptive on how they put the serving size amounts and the full bag amounts. Sometimes they don't even put the full bag. It's you gotta watch closely. They try to trick you, especially with this ultra processed crap. They try to make it seem not as bad for you when you read it. Women have always been the primary victims of war. Women lose their husbands, their fathers, their sons in combats. Hillary Clinton. Is this a real quote? Male privilege. Oh yeah. The male privilege. Women couldn't vote. Women had to stay home. Well, men, yeah, they had to go and die against their will. Getting drafted to Vietnam, man. Crazy, dude. Crazy. That doesn't matter, though, right? When your birth year starts with 19 and you slept wrong. Man, I feel this one. We have a lot of memes like this recently, and kind of like hurts my feelings a little bit, honestly. Hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm on the verge of a midlife crisis because I'm like, geez. Why does literally right now, my calf hurts. I don't even know why it hurts. How and why my calf hurts is beyond me. I haven't worked out since last week, and I didn't even do legs. You know? So it's like, how is this happening? What's wrong with me? You've heard of hat hair. What about hat head? Oh, yeah. Wear them tan lines with pride, buddy. You know what that is right there? It's a working man. It's a working man right there. That's either a working man, which I can tell you right now that is a working man. That guy works construction. He's been pouring concrete all week. Hell, all summer so far. And he's got a side job cutting trees. That's what he does. The other option is it's someone who spends too much time at the beach, which means they're probably unemployed, but that ain't that guy. When there's no HOA. I hate these ones because I know it's coming. It's going to be some obnoxious house. There it is. Pink house. This is some pro-HOA propaganda piece of content here. I'm sick and tired of it. Don't show this. Delete this. We don't want the HOAs. Let the guy have a pink house, okay? Whoa, run, dude. Hey, that's what happens. When you're going to trigger someone's fight or flight response, expect a fight, okay? Especially that guy. You saw him coming, you knew he was gonna fight. You knew he was gonna fight, and he was cocked back to Chinatown. Look at that, dude. Be careful out there when you're pranking strangers. You never know what's gonna happen. Mommy, my teacher said I could be any gender I want. Your teacher is a moron, honey. And as a parent, you should take your kid out of that school, like ASAP. That should not be happening in schools. Why is Walmart selling my sister?
Oh my Shayla.
Fugler? What the heck is that? Fugler. Okay. Yeah. Thanks to your sister for allowing them to rip off her identity and make this product for their shelves. When you literally don't care. It was $700. I'll be merging now. $700, okay? Let me in, or I'll let myself in, okay? It is what it is. Props to whoever drives a car like that, by the way. Your daily driver, whatever. If it's your main car, I don't care. Get you from place to place, hell yeah. Woke people when you don't agree with them. Liberal.
You should be ashamed.
Normal people. I've said this a few times now, man, but it is kind of shocking that this stuff is still going on. It's still happening, and you know, I thought we'd see a little bit of an end to it, but it just seems to be getting worse. So hopefully that changes. But we need to spread awareness. Don't let your kids become these people. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh! Oh no! How? Oh! Oh, dude! You know what? There, you could sand that down a little bit. Maybe take off the burn, Daddy. You know, and then I'm gonna have to restain it. Looks like some hard oak there. But make sure if you're going to be using your burners that they're right side up. Oh, it's bad. Don't worry. It's just a small argument. I mean, if you're laughing at that, okay, let him go. Come on. Forgive him. Look at him. Look at him. Come on. All right. If you laughed at that, shame on you. You have some growing up to do. Grow up. Seriously. Humanity is still alive. He's trying to scratch his back. Stop. Look at that. Look at okay, all right, there it is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, fine, sir. Have a good one. Have a good one. Weird. Yes. wholesome. Yes, I think. Help your buddies out. Help your fellow strangers out when you can. When it's not, yeah, that's a little weird. You know, let's not do that. How broke are you right now? Me. Well, yeah, that's broke. I mean, that's like degenerate in debt, right? That's what most of those characters are on that show. Has anyone watched that, by the way? The season 3? I just saw that it was the most streamed series so far in like a week ever. Which is crazy because it's season 3, right? Usually you lose subscribers like The Last of Us did. You lose viewers, I should say. But very weird, bizarre show. I got hooked into it, got sucked into it when it first came out. You know, have to finish it off. I haven't finished it yet, but we'll see. When I tell my dog the couch is only for people, not dogs. My dog.
And you stand around like I'm some sort of animal. You don't think I'm a real fucking guy, do you? This isn't love. No. Yes.
A lot of solid memes that came out of this. So for that, you have to kind of thank the paparazzi. That being said, if you're a star like Justin Bieber, I mean, you name any ultra famous celebrity, that would kind of suck. Really, like, I honestly feel kind of bad for them. Got a kid, a wife, they're just trying to hang out at the beach, and then you have all these weirdos following you around taking pictures. You're just a zoo animal. You know? So let him be. Leave Britney alone. Leave Justin alone.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but that little road before you get onto the freeway, you're supposed to drive fast on that. It's not a side street. It's part of the freeway. Go zoom, zoom, so we can all go zoom, zoom.
Pretty important PSA there. I know all of you drive great because you're the best audience of all time. But the people around you, sometimes you need to share this with them. Say, hey, look, you suck at driving. Speed up. There's an entrance ramp. You're going to cause an accident, man. See it all the time. Every time I'm down in the Twin Cities, you see horrific driver after horrific driver. And shockingly, they're all doing this. Like 1/3 of drivers are scrolling on their phones as they're driving. It's terrifying. HR, did you attend the diversity training? Me and the blue bandana.
City of New York. We are the capital of diversity. 180
Look at this guy.
languages.
Did you guys see this? Was it like a month ago now?
School system. 180 different languages. People from all across the world. That makes us stronger, not weaker. And
there's an argument to be had that that does make you weaker. If you're trying to run a system, healthcare, emergency services, for example, it would be good if everyone spoke the same language so you could relay messages when people are in need or need help, right? 120 languages, that could be a big problem. I'm just saying. Very silly pandering efforts here. And, you know, you wonder why he lost the primary to some communist guy. So, very sad. But that's what happens when you put out guys like this. How is he even back in the political spotlight after COVID? When your birthday year starts with 19 and you want to go out past 10 p.m.
Not dying.
I'm not.
No, you're not dying.
I thought I was.
Well, you were pretty sick, but you're not dying, and you're getting better.
Oh.
I already said these ones hurt my feelings. Let's stop sharing these ones, dude. Might have to take a break from making videos for a couple months. You know, after, you know, mentally digest all this, but aging, getting older. Sucks, man. Mi primera chamba. Did I say that right? Like, I guess if no one's buying the popcorn and you've walked up and down that aisle 10 times already, eat the popcorn. Whatever. Popcorn's cheap, too. It's not like you guys are spending a ton of money. That's got to be like a huge moneymaker for these places. Going on a break at work.
40 minutes, okay.
You got 40 minutes. Get back to the yard when you're done. Yeah, some jobs do feel like that. I've been there. I've been there, man. Sucks. Scary find right in the daycare parking lot.
It's just as I thought. Right here in the daycare parking lot.
These kids, man. They're leaving their syringes out there, dude. It's disgusting. If you're not a parent, that's a Tylenol syringe, okay? That's why it's hilarious. That is, dude. First time. My dad always wanted a trampoline. This obviously is going to end bad. Dad, get off the trampoline. Get off the trampoline. Here it goes. Oh! Oh! Oh, dude, you're lucky you didn't hit a stud. Yeah, sincerely, you're so lucky you didn't hit a stud. That would have hurt even more. You could have hurt your neck. You know, God bless sheetrock. It's easy to break sometimes, especially when you're putting 200 pounds of force right into it at the crown of your skull. Owie, I hope you're okay. This can't be real.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
Oh, I'm not a lip reader, but it doesn't seem like he's too happy to be going to Canada. Which is kind of funny. A little bit sad, too. This happened to a couple different players during the draft. I just saw clips. I didn't watch it. But these entitled younglings, the entitled, what are they? These guys are like 19, 20 years old, about to make $40, $50 million, probably more if they're good throughout their career. They were unhappy with where they were going. One guy got drafted to Utah, and he was all mopey and sad about it. And then there's this guy going to Toronto. Look, I'd love to go to Utah. Probably not Toronto, but at the same time, you're about to be rich. You're good for the rest of your life. You get to play a game, okay? Shut up. Shut up and be happy with getting drafted. Entitlement, that's what that's called. Entitlement. OMG, they gave my sister her own exhibit at the museum. These are good brothers. Good brothers. Keeping their sisters in check. I totally condone this. It's not bullying. It's funny. Relax. Fathers everywhere trying to make amends with their sons for raising them as Cowboys fans.
It's not your fault.
Oh, dude, you know, this is how I feel as a Vikings fan. Nobody in my life has apologized to me about raising me as a Vikings fan. None of the elders around me, you know? Why do the Cowboys fans, why do they get to have all the memes? Can't even have a Super Bowl, can't have a meme. It's disgusting. Management, we had to go through a temp agency to get new help. Let me introduce you to the new hires, them.
Meet S-Dog and T-Bird. They both run with a gang in their hometown. S-Dog says you need a gun so that the others know who is boss. S-Dog is 13 years old. T-Bird has been carrying a gun since she was 10. She says you gotta bust them before they bust you. T-Bird is only 14 years old.
This is so fake, it's not even funny. And you know what? They were trying to keep up with Jerry Springer at the time. Jerry Springer had all the ratings, and that was not fake. There's a very, very crazy documentary on Netflix about the Jerry Springer producers. They told all the details. Very few. There was a couple of people that got on the show and faked it, but very, very few times was there a fake scenario on Jerry Springer. This, I'm calling BS right here. Total BS. Total BS, dude. Oh, this is obviously going to be horrible. No offense, man, but that is a terrible stance.
3, 2, 1.
Take a cut. Take a cut. Oh! Oh my! Oh, dude! Kick him out. You're gonzo. Never pick up a club again. It is what it is. You're just not good at golf. Don't pick up a club. That was so bad, dude. Freaky old lady caught actually watching life instead of recording it on her phone. Oh, yeah. I love this. Lesson to all of us, right? I know some of you are watching this on your phone, yeah. But Zed, we watch it on your phone, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I know. I understand the irony of me saying this. But throw your phones in the garbage. Get rid of them. Get a dumb phone. Let's all commit to this. Should we put a date on this? Would anyone do this with me? We've been talking about it for years, but we should actually do it. It's no longer about being on the left or the right. It's about either being normal or crazy. Yeah. There's way, in my observation, obviously I'm biased, far more crazy people on the left, and there's actually scientific data backing that up. A lot more mentally ill people on the left. That's just a fact. That's not even being mean. There's some crazy people on the right. I know some. But yeah, no, this is right. This is accurate. I'm sorry, but this is hands down the funniest name for a town ever in the history of names of towns. Shardlesville. Where is that? I know all of you geo-located people, you can look at this and figure out where it's at, but I'm going to say, I guess this a while ago, but I'm going to say Tennessee. I think that's a Tennessee name. Trying something new to lose weight. It would work if you need it. Well, the easy solution, the obvious solution is eat less calories than you burn. It really is that much of a science. If you need the discipline and you don't have it, try it. Try it out. Put the cone on. Companies are bragging about making plants taste like meat. Cows have been doing that forever. I feel like we're near the end of these companies, like Beyond Meat, right? They have not been doing very well, and for good reason. It doesn't really taste like meat. It's not that good. So people want the real thing, man. People want the cheeseburger. They want the steak. They want the chicken sandy. Come on. Swiss town denies passport to Dutch vegan because she is too annoying. Me as a government. Why is this woman wearing a cowbell? What part of too annoying was unclear? Yeah, that lady is not. She's not coming into this country. Hell no. Repeatedly calls for political violence. Wonders why there's so much political violence. Elmer Fudd himself. This national embarrassments. Yeah, this is actually true. This is what he does. We went over it last Wednesday on the Woke episode. Very sad. Very embarrassing. It's the perfect word. He needs to step down and just fade into the abyss. What the? Oh, I love this guy. Okay. There's an extreme version of Walmart, huh? Okay. All right. Whoa, hey! Call the attendant. You brought the bird to the store? Come on. All right, I think we've seen that one before. Ugh. Oh, come on, dude. Why? Is this like a yodel kid trying to get seen? Oh, jeez. Again, this is Walmart. Welcome to Walmart, man. I don't know what it is, but when you go to Target that is next door to a Walmart, there are two different crowds of people. I don't know if it's part of the simulation. I don't know if it's a trick, if it's a joke or what, but there are different standards for how you should behave in Walmart versus Target. I can't explain it still. We see this all the time. How would you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose, and you have to go and watch last Wednesday's Woke episode. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
For the children.
Idiots.